Hey, this is Nick Reinhardt, and I'm stoked to be at Fender today talking about the new American Professional Classic Series, Jazzmasters and Jaguars. This is a Jaguar. We're going to talk about the Jazzmaster a little bit later and go through the differences and specs and all that good stuff. Fender offset guitars are just iconically cool. They're mid-century modern furniture, Jetsons style of just like slightly off-kilter, really just cool. As a child of the 90s, this is what cool is to me. This here is faded Sherwood green metallic, and I'm such a fan of the OG Sherwood green. And as soon as I saw this, my jaw hit the floor. Like, oh my God, that is so cool looking. It's got the little like very fine sparkly mist to it. This combo in particular with the tortoiseshell pickguard and the slightly sparkly metallic Sherwood, I think is really, really cool. We got Coastline pickups, which are very similar to the American Vintage series, even down to the cloth wire. These are a little bigger, more sounding. Jaguar pickups were originally based off of the Strat pickups. So they're a little brighter sounding, a little more trebly, work really well with effects, jangly, again, more modern. So typically on older guitars, I like to swap my pickups to just be more in line with using a lot of effects and, let's say, loud modern rock music. These, I'm not finding that to be super necessary. It works with, a big pedal board and sounds and clarity, all that stuff. So we've got a modern streamlined control layout, which is very useful because, back in the day, it's confusing or you got tape over stuff or you're, modifying it, this or that. No need for that. Of course, you could always retroactively go in and add all that stuff back in here. It looks like there's room for all that, but this is really simple to use, very straightforward. One of the first things that strikes me when I pick up either a new guitar or one of my guitars in my studio or something off the wall at a guitar shop is just the neck feel and how solid something is. Being a modern guitar player or whatever, you want it to feel solid and beefy. It's satin finish, it's smooth, it's buttery. We got a C-shaped neck, plays beautifully. And then up here we have staggered tuning pegs for tuning stability. The quality of these, new guitars is just absolutely top of the line. That is a strangle switch. It cuts the lows and the mids. Should you want an even janglier sounding Jaguar, that switch will do the trick. All right, so now we're talking the Jazzmaster. This one is in faded fire mist gold. Beautiful finish here. One of the obvious differences between a Jazzmaster and a Jag is the scale length on the neck, this guy being 25.5 versus the slinkier 24 on the Jag. The controls, just one simple pickup selector, no rhythm circuit. A lot of the iconic Jazzmaster heroes, they would sometimes modify their guitars and, do this or that to them. No modifying necessary on this guy, just one pickup selector. One stealth function is hidden beneath this tone knob. It's actually a grease bucket circuit, which allows you to roll off your highs without adding extra lows to your mix. Very useful sonically. One thing that I think about a lot as far as advice for up-and-coming guitar players, hang on to your first guitar. I have every single guitar I've ever owned except my very first guitar, and I wish I still had that thing. It's really fun, I imagine, to pick up your very first guitar you ever played and, strum through and be like, whoa, crazy. To make your way up to owning an American, Californian-made guitar is a really special thing. And when you finally end up with a USA-made guitar, it's very special. It feels different. You grew up playing all these other weird pawn shop things or whatever. Started at the bottom and then you finally get to a Californian-made guitar. It's a really special thing.